Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Warlords Battlecry 2 Ironman campaign. I've got to admit, today I'm a bit nervous because I just upgraded to Windows 11, and in my previous experience with the Windows upgrades, frequently, every time it moves up a number, a lot of the programs that I'm used to using will break or stop working until they then issue their own updates. But fortunately, it looks like both OBS and VirtualBox are still working for now. I was really worried something would happen that would ruin my this virtual machine that I've got set up. But it looks like we're fine for now. But yeah, enough worrying about that. Let's just get back into the campaign. A quick look at our character screen. We're at level 20. And let's just go straight into it. Ooh, we have a duel. And we have the opportunity to get another artifact. So we're gonna accept, but here's the thing. A Minotaur hero is challenging us. Now the problem is Minotaur heroes can possibly be assassins. For instance, like our own hero who is a Minotaur and who we've spec'd into the assassin class. So I'm gonna accept. Oh, okay, hang on. I need to set my hotkeys. That's very important, because immediately upon entering, no building, of course. Immediately upon entering, I'm gonna pause and see what the enemy hero is. Level 15 Shaman. Potentially something that can cause us some trouble. But I think we might be able to pull this off pretty easily. How far are we? Ooh, there's a shrine. Should we? Nah, I'm not gonna bother with the shrine. I was thinking maybe with the shrine we can do a quest which allows us to, I don't know, get a unit as a reward, but I don't think we'll need that. What I will do though, I will save while I'm still at max HP. And I will reduce the game speed to very slow, because I want to give myself the maximum amount of time to react in case things go wrong. So we landed a critical hit. Unfortunately, it wasn't an assassination.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Okay. We didn't assassinate him, but we took him down with some regular strong hits. Which, a win is a win. And we are victorious, and we're gonna have to make some room for this item. So what don't we need? I don't think we need a second one of these, because we already have one of those, right? So we're gonna get rid of this. Oh no, I think we had a different ring that we preferred the stats of that ring to this one. You know what, let's get rid of the Shining Crown. Our command is high enough. We got 10 XP. And another artifact, no retinue units. Okay. And that gives us another artifact. Sadly, not from the set that we already had the previous artifact from, so I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but one goal that I would like to accomplish before this campaign is over is to have one complete set of any kind. We may not be able to do it though. Actually, no, we might be able to cheese it, but I won't be doing that form of cheesing until close to the very end of the campaign. But that's not something we need to worry about right now. For now, actually, before I go straight into it, let's talk about what we're gonna be doing for the next few videos. Now that we've taken these territories to the north, we also took Bonebridge. That little gap over here was annoying. It was probably as annoying to you as it was to me, and now we can both rest easy. It's under our banner now. This entire continuous patch of land is under our control, and I want to carry on with that idea until the entire western half of this map is under our control. So going from here to here, sweeping down here, taking this capital, going up here, and then finally ending at the Dragon's Maze, or actually no, excuse me, finally ending at Sundered Isle, and then that'll cement our hold over this part of the map, although we already have some spillover into the other side from the top here, but not worry about that right now. For now, let's focus on the western side, starting with Rhyllmyr. Oh god, more high elves. Let's see how this one goes. Yep, let's see what we are dealing with. We don't have many army points at all. And as much as I don't want to do this, I will pay 30 crowns for 10 extra points. And we can bring our special units that we've unlocked, but I don't think that's a good idea. What we should do is bring in our Archon, and let's bring in this Minotaur King, because we can level him up, because this guy has a couple more levels than he does, but costs the same amount. Whereas if this guy leveled up again, then he would become too expensive. So let's level this guy up a little bit. And of course, we can't enter a map without our 2 thralls. So that's all our points spent. Let's get into it and hope that this isn't a horrible map. Let's take a look at the layout of the starting mines. We see all 4 of our mines, which is a relief. In most maps you can, but in some maps you do have to walk a little bit just to get your starting level 3 mines. Fortunately, this one is better forgiving. Although if you didn't have a good command radius, you probably wouldn't be able to get all of these in one go, but we fortunately can. So this is the north of the map. Enemies are probably going to be coming from the south, so let's build our ziggurats kind of like this. Ooh, I was going to say build them in the triangle that's formed by your 4 starting towers, but in like the triangle formed by your 3 starting towers, which is what you usually get. But in this case, we have 4. So let's build within the quadrilateral. Yeah, see? Fancy math word. And you thought you would never use your high school geometry knowledge ever again? Well, here's an instance of it in action as we build our 2 starting keeps within the 4-sided figure that's made by our 4 starting towers. And of course, one of these guys is going to be upgrading, the other guy is going to have thralls continuously produced. And because this feels like a pretty standard start, I think it's going to be time to skip ahead to when we get Farseeing. Alright, so I will see you guys very shortly. Alright. Resuming commentary now, because very obviously we have stumbled upon a high elf base, and I'm actually going to bring my hero down. Why am I bringing my hero down? It's because, as I've mentioned before, high elves cannot be assassins, nor do they have any assassin units. And it would just behoove us to get rid of this menace as quickly as we can. And at this point, I'm confident enough in my hero's abilities to send him out for missions like this. And, of course, while I do this, I also need to keep an eye out on what's going on with the research at my base. And just generally...
Your troops are under attack.
Just generally to try and stay on top of everything. Now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to use my very large command radius to convert all of these buildings. They'll be useless to me. Unfortunately, I didn't get the gold mine. It was just outside my radius. But you know what? We'll wait. And because this one was built afterwards, it wasn't being converted because you can only convert buildings that are... Are you serious right now? Come on, man. Of course these guys are... Jesus. Oh my god, are you actually serious? His hero as well! Level 21 Okay. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm not exactly happy about what's happening right now. Let's save our game because we're probably... this is so... I'm just... And this is probably these guys' hero. You know what, let's... An ice mage who's probably gonna cast stupid ice spell and slow us down. Alright, let's... One thing at a time. This tower is gonna get destroyed and nothing we can do. That's just...
Your buildings are under attack.
It's just gonna happen. Let's try and distract him by sending one of our thralls to attack him. That should get his attention and stop him from attacking our ziggurat, because we really don't want to lose that. And oh man, this is such a bunch of garbage. Okay. Our Archon already injured. Come on, are you're actually gonna escape with that much health? Not if I have anything to say about it. Okay. Of course, he lands a critical hit when I load the game.
Your buildings are under attack.
Alright. Oh my... Okay. Let's try this again. Let's put our hero here so that he can be in the path of...
Your buildings are under attack. An enemy hero.
There we go. And we didn't lose any of our units. That's good. It's very good. Let's rebuild this tower. We don't have stone. I'm livid right now.
Your buildings are under attack.
My buildings are under attack because they're converting them. And they have an Archon of their own because of course they do. This is just not a good time to be me. So what are we going to do? Well, one thing we're going to do is something I should have done earlier. Let's get an a fire elemental for ourselves.
Your buildings are under attack.
Come on, don't mess with me now. Give me a... Okay, 52% is better than 50-50. You can tell because the number is higher than 50. 50, yeah, there we go. Now let's get another one.
Your buildings are under attack.
I said let's get another one.
New buildings are available.
I said let's get another one. There we go. And let's keep them at the base.
New
Right?
buildings are available.
That tower got destroyed. We're going to need the security. We're also going to need this. Give our Minotaur King
Your
some
buildings
speed.
are under attack.
Now, let's turn around and deal with these guys who are... Well, they've already destroyed most of the buildings that we converted, but converting those buildings was a great idea. I didn't get a chance to explain why it was a great idea because I got interrupted with all this other garbage. But the reason is because they will then be distracted trying to destroy the buildings that you already converted.
Your buildings are under attack.
Alright. Now, we have to deal with these guys. How are we going to do that? Should I have brought my fire elementals? No, we can deal with them with this group. Oh yes, especially if we get some nice assassination action going on. Oh, Archon assassinated. Can we take her down before she casts an annoying debuff? The answer is no, we can't. The answer is not on this attempt.
Research complete.
What we really need to do is land a critical hit when she's at the exact right amount of health, so that the critical hit actually kills her, rather than simply putting her at a low enough HP to where she starts running away. Because we can't let her run away.
Research complete.
I hate... Unfortunately, 2 critical hits from the Archon weren't enough. I don't know if he was even able to land
Research
the
complete.
second hit.
An enemy
There we go. Okay. Now, sadly, we're gonna have to sit and not have full speed for a while. But I think we've destroyed most of their towers, so we can just go to their base and do this. Assassinated that wisp. It's always nice whenever you... Oh no, they do have 1 tower left. But what I was gonna say was, it's always nice when you assassinate something that would have died in 1 hit anyway. And I need to keep on stocking up my mines. I've been slacking off, not doing the research that I need. But I think finally we've
research
pushed through. We don't really need gold that badly, but I'll take this gold mine anyway, because what else are we gonna do? Alright, now our fire elementals should do some good work for us. We really need a lot of stone. Oh, they have 1 final tower, which I'm gonna leave, because hopefully that tower maybe distracts some other enemy if they're coming in this direction. Now we've taken that gold mine as well. We should have enough to start doing this, and also to start researching foreseeing as soon as... Oh god, they're so slow. As soon as this research is done. Oh yeah, but now is the time to start stacking up our crystal mines. We're gonna need a ton of crystal. Speed 2, Merchant 2, Health 3, Training 3. Lose health and training for speed and merchant. Nah. If it was 3 merchant and 3 of the other stat, then I would have taken it. But okay, we are done with that debuff. But I was gonna say we might take it just for the extra speed, but now that we've gotten our speed back, I think we're gonna be
New
fine.
buildings are available.
There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Alright.
Research complete.
All our thralls are dead. No. Oh, okay. I was trying to stop one of them before I sent him to the mine, but wasn't quick enough. We need to start building up this. I'll even use my hero to build because I don't often do this. Man, you guys need to step up your game and defend our territory a little bit. And you guys need to do this. And shamans on continuous production. We need to do that there and this here. And now we are basically ready. Basically ready.
Armies are available.
Excuse me. Let's build one more. And now, yeah, we need to start. Where did this guy come from? I don't even know.
New armies are available.
But yeah, we need Minotaur Shamans, continuous production, and I think we've done it. You know what, let's also... Let's also build an ale store. And start boosting up our morale, because we'll have nothing else to do with gold. Oh, are you actually serious right now? Okay, I'm gonna stop building. That'll put my hero outside, and then I'm gonna send my hero to help deal with this nonsense.
Research complete.
Okay. Could have been bad, but we stopped that, and because I took my hero outside, I'll move him here and I'll show you. The health for this thing is slowly going down. So I'll need to put him or some other builder back on production in order to prevent that partially built building from getting destroyed.
Research complete.
Alright, we need to fully stack up our crystal mine. It's almost stacked up. Okay. I'm gonna do something I don't often do. I'm gonna start building some regular minotaurs. I'll have a bit of fun on this map because I don't think we are in any major danger. I'll build another tower here. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna put some of our units in towers. And I'll show you how that improves the tower. So by putting a Minotaur Shaman in this tower, we raised its damage by 20. A second Minotaur Shaman raised it by 40. And it also improved its range. Now you might wonder, well, why not just keep putting more and more Minotaur Shamans? Well, it's because those aren't the only important stats. Now I put a regular Minotaur in that improved its speed and its combat, which means it'll attack faster and land bigger hits more often. So that'll make those towers more beefy. And we'll see how well they do the next time these guys send a big attack in our direction. And I'll do the same with these towers here. And we got far seeing and I didn't even notice. So yeah, because these guys are just building an army of Archons, which is gonna be annoying to take down. But against these guys, I could just wipe them off, but I wanna just take this opportunity to show you why you might want to stack up your towers. So we'll do that. And another big attack is coming our way.
Master? Yes, master.
Let's build
Your buildings are
4 more Minotaurs for these towers. So if they had more speed, you know, that would help a lot. Or if we had more towers. But they're doing good damage when they're landing hits, which is the main thing. And we'll put 2 more Minotaurs, one here. And I'll put Minotaur Shamans in here. And in here. And how much population do I have left over? Plenty. I have plenty of population left over.
Master?
And because these guys don't have any units that can convert other than their Reavers, I'm gonna send some Thralls into this level 3 crystal mine all the way down there, just to make sure that we have proper continuous production of Minotaur Shamans. And in fact, let's keep on getting more fire elementals if we can. I'll stop saves coming at this point, because at this point we can take our foot off the gas for a while and just, you know, be in, you know, cruise control while we just let things drift for a bit. Normally you wouldn't want to do this, but I really want to see how well towers will perform with this kind of a setup. One thing that will go against towers is that often, like, the unit in front will be in range of both towers, so they'll waste their shots by both attacking the same unit, whereas it would be more efficient if only one of them attacked and the second one saved their shot for the unit behind them. So, you know, the AI isn't particularly smart with its targeting decisions. But if you have enough towers, you can, and if you have them staggered, like one there, one slightly behind, then it can be a pretty effective way to take down even large waves of enemy attacks. Alright, how's our army coming along? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm reasonably happy. Yeah, you know. What other resource are we low on? Literally nothing other than crystal. And that mine is already full, so yeah, let's just stack up this level 1 mine too. Okay, and now let's start putting regular Minotaurs down there, although it doesn't look like they send big attacks from this side. They just send small units to harass us. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have our Minotaur Shaman army forming up down here for a couple reasons. Number one, if they send something to convert our mines, our Minotaur Shamans can take them out. And secondly, when we send our attack, it'll be this way. And, you know, maybe take them by surprise a little bit. And our last regular Minotaur. And our last morale upgrade. Let's excuse me, I was gonna say, let's even get a Ziggurat level 5. That's how many resources we have just to spend. Oh, here's a big attack coming. And us with not many Minotaur Shamans in the base. This is going to be a pretty good test for how good our... how good this kind of a defense system is. Although, how are they going to... And you know what, let's even see what this shrine has for us. Question is, how are they going to attack? Through here or through here? A group of 15 raiders. So I think this means we'll have to kill 15 enemies. Yes. And... well, they'll send enemies one at a time, but it'll be this big group, I think, which puts us over over the top. Looks like their AI might be bugging out a little bit, because these guys look like they're stalled. These guys look like they're stalled. You know what? Let's help them out a little bit, because I really do think somehow they've gotten stuck. And let's Pillar of Fire, just to speed things up a little bit. Was that our 15? It certainly was. Now that gave us some archers who start with a decent amount of experience, plus some gold, but I think we may have already been maxed out on gold. So that didn't really do much for us. Oh hey, we got this. It's been a while since I've gotten a level 5 ziggurat. That gives us a bit more population capacity. And you know what, let's even build some of the other... Okay, I think we can stop this.
Your troops are under attack.
And our... was this mine full? Well, it'll be full soon. So I think pretty soon it'll be time to put these guys out of their misery. So yeah, I think we've had enough. Oh, they sent their Archons after us. Sneaky. Alright, so we're gonna obviously have to deal with this, because we can't really have that happening. That's all it took. But their towers are still around. Another attack coming, but I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried. Yep. Unfortunately, these neutral towers belonging to vanquished and enemies will still shoot. That Reaver was... like, I didn't notice him. I'm glad I did, because he could have done some pretty annoying things. So now we're just gonna take these guys out the old-fashioned way. Just tear through their base. And it'll be slow going, because we waited a while and let them just build and build and build. But there's really nothing they can do. If we have to... Oh, Reaver! Oh no, he killed one of our dudes. I was gonna say, if we have to, we'll send a second wave, and it's looking like we will probably have to. Because look at all these towers, and some of them have units garrisoned, which are making them stronger and faster. But we're doing some pretty good work with this group, and they're sending another attack from there. Oh, another one of our shamans has gone down. And they've got minotaurs too. I forget which building. Don't destroy the mines. Although I doubt we will bother converting any of them. By the way, if you destroy a mine, then for a while it'll be inactive.
Your buildings are under attack.
And then... Excuse me? Are you serious right now? Like, why would you think it's okay to try and convert something this close to my base? I mean, that's just so rude. Oh, and you guys, because I wasn't babysitting you, you split up like morons and you all died. Well, almost all. So let's just do a blaze of glory with this guy, kill that. And you know what, you can just die. And let's send an attack from this side now.
Your buildings are under attack.
What am I even looking for back here? Nothing. The answer is nothing. There's nothing. Oh yeah, no, I wanted to check if my retinue units were still standing, and both of them are. Well, one of them is standing. The other one is flying, because that's what Archons do. So this group has finally been woken up after standing there for a weirdly long amount of time. Alright. And we have to take down this. Okay, they've got another Reaver doing some reaving, I guess. These guys.
Your buildings are under attack.
That sheep. Okay. Now I think we've secured this bridge. I don't think anyone else is getting across, although frustratingly, I was gonna say they built something here, but no, it looks like they just captured that celestial temple. Should I get a second Archon into my retinue? No, I don't think I need more than one. Because if I take another Archon into battle, it'll most likely be in place of a Minotaur King. And I need Minotaur Kings because they can convert buildings, and also they have some combat bonuses that Archons don't have, right? They ignore armor. And they have the fear effect. So I think I'll pass. If I really want a second Archon, I can cheese it. Oh, have I been playing on slow this entire time, or
Buildings are under attack.
did I? Or did I recently, like within the last few minutes, change it to slow? Because when the Minotaur Shamans were moving, I sensed that the game was a bit slower than it should be.
Your buildings are under attack.
Okay.
Troops are under attack.
Who is doing what to my buildings? You're building an area? I don't think so. Oh no, we need to take care of this. Pillar of Fire is a very powerful ability. Even takes down Archons.
Your buildings are under attack.
Excuse me? Where are these Reavers coming from? I thought I'd dealt with this problem. Okay. Let's take a good, long, hard look. Make sure there's nothing to the north that we will have to come back to kill. And it looks like there isn't.
Your buildings are under attack.
Looks like their Thrall... Hopefully their last Thrall is walking this way, so let's take him down. This is not a good... Well, I was gonna say this is not a good way to attack because of how narrow this how narrow this passage is, but it didn't really matter because they resigned.
You are victorious.
We are victorious, alright. And that gave us 82 experience and another level. Alright, let's go and spend these points. I like to do ability points because they raise multiple things. So let's start with... a dexterity. Point in dexterity. And sadly, one more point, we could have done strength as well, but let's put some points into... let's put some points into things that we haven't really put a lot of points into. For instance, conversion and resistance. And we've got 4 points left. So which of these 4 pointers do you think is the most valuable? I'm gonna say... speed. Sounds good to me. Hey, we can take a Dwarf Lord. But I don't think we need it. Alright, well, we took Rhyllmyr. It was a straightforward battle in the end, although we spent a bit of time just taking it easy and having a bit of fun. But yes, that is not something that I'm going to be doing in every battle. I think for the most part, I'll be trying to win as fast as I can. But you know, I figured every once in a while, there's no harm. Assuming you're actually confident that you've got the battle in hand, that there's no harm once in a while to show off some game mechanics that don't get a lot of screen time because they're not really a part of your build, and you know, the whole tower situation is one of those. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this episode. When we come back, we're just gonna continue picking off these western territories one by one. The next one is gonna be Toragnar. Alright? So, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. And until then, take care.